This week I am doing something for myself that I have wanted to do for over 20 years, and it never felt like the right time to finally do it until right now. After 2 years, I am back on YouTube to bring you along for the ride. I don't even know how this camera works anymore. It's been a minute and I feel like I have some explaining to do. I've missed this space. I've missed just like taking up space. I started my YouTube journey when I was pregnant because that was what was happening in my life. It kind of became about my experience in motherhood. But as my kids got older, me having kids was less about my story and it became more about their story to tell, their childhoods. And I just didn't want to overexpose them without them really understanding what that meant. And it's hard because they're so cute. I was also simultaneously entering a season where I'm not re-entering the newborn bubble. My son is our last baby, in all likelihood. Don't quote me on that. They're gonna keep on growing up and needing me in different ways, not less, but in different ways. I better have a really strong sense of who the hell I am. I'm about to be 36. I don't want to find myself at 45, 50, 55 years old. My kids are grown, out of the house, starting to live their lives and being like, shit. I've just been being their mom for so long that now I don't know who to be or how to be without them. As much as my kids' childhood is their story to tell, I have a whole story outside of being a mom that I want to live and explore and tell. Hopefully I'll have a community of people here that are down to kind of ride this ride with me. It took this long for me to get confident in who I am as an independent individual, for me to be able to come back and share all of the parts of myself and my life with the community here. I'm so excited to be back. It's the one time I'm alone in a room with a camera, but I really don't feel alone in a room with a camera. I'm so grateful for this space and I've missed it so much. Heart pouring out of my body over. Thanks for being here. Have a good walk. The mother-in-law is in town. My mom-in-law is here. Yes. We have never lived around family since we've had kids. So what is normal for other people of like, grandma's looking after the kids so I can do X, Y, and Z is not a normal for us. So it is a total luxury and I'm taking advantage of it. I am going to laser hair removal my legs using this device because I need a maintenance session, you guys. Ooh! Where are you going? Just plugs into the wall right there. I've been using it for about maybe 5 months now. It's from a company called You Like, who is also today's sponsor. And I did a bunch of sessions to start and then I've just been hair free up until now. And now it's like there's a little bit of stubble back, so I'm gonna take care of it. Little power button on the side. It's got a fan, it's got cooling technology, so it doesn't hurt at all. It comes with these super cool shades. Eye protection is very important. And that's it. This is what I do. You can't hear what I'm saying. They're back already. I did professional laser hair removal years ago and it was so expensive and it was so painful. So I just stopped and then I just shaved my legs forever. But obviously technology's advanced a lot in my old age. It is completely pain-free, so much so that you are doing it and you're like, surely this is not gonna be effective. You know, beauty is pain. It's gonna hurt a little bit if it's working. And then we went out of town for 5 weeks. I did not bring a razor. I did not bring a razor. And I'm Italian. How thick this hair on my head is? It's that thick. Everywhere else. And yes, one of the most frequently asked questions is, can I do this on my... You can do it everywhere. So much more affordable than doing it at a salon. Even more affordable with my discount code. Kind of makes it a no-brainer unless you love having body hair. In which case, power to you. Oh. Hello. Unreal. I can't believe it. Are you shooting like you have pit access or something? I know. Well done, Baba. That was Josh who just called to tell me that he has officially been confirmed to shoot my favorite band of all time at a festival this weekend. Let's see what these babies are up to. How was the walk? Good. How was your walk?
Good.
You gonna put on your gymnastics outfit?
Oh yeah.
1 sec. Granny Bobs just walked over to me with her hand inside a poo bag saying, I got a present for you.
We have to identify it.
It is not poo.
It's
I'm very
identified.
relieved to see that. Thank you. Thank you. Very grateful that my mother-in-law is here right now because I have to get my ducks in a row because I'm getting on a plane for the shortest trip ever to New York City that I think any human has maybe ever done. Half made bed because that's the state of my life right now. Book. Toiletry essentials. Toothbrush and toothpaste. What else do I need? Beauty blender. I should really put my toothbrush in something separate. That's disgusting. Some eyeliner for touch-up. This concealer. A little pouty with a little pouty puff. My lip stain. Maybe deodorant in case I start to smell somewhere along the journey. I've been dying to tell you guys about this, but also very nervous for multiple reasons. One, it's very personal. While I want to share so much of my life, I also have boundaries. So I debated whether or not this was a boundary that would be being crossed by sharing about it. Then in the same breath, I thought, you know what? There are probably so many women in my boat, and the only reason why I knew that this procedure was even an option for somebody like me was because somebody else shared about their experience. So I got to pass the sharing love along. Wires, chargers, things of the sort. Got my little light, underwear, and a spare t-shirt to change into just in case my flight gets delayed or I miss it or it gets canceled or whatever. An umbrella, because the weather report says it could be raining in New York. Thing that I can like stick onto surfaces and attach my phone to. I just need my ID. I need you, the camera. I think I'm good to go. Okay, so what am I going to New York to do? I'm gonna get my boobs done, sort of, not really-ish. I mean, I'm going to get something done to my boobies, to the ladies, to the melons. They're not really melons. At this point, after breastfeeding 2 kids, they're kind of like deflated water balloons. I don't know why I did that. Maybe that was too graphic. It's not a good situation, you guys. I have been a member of the itty bitty titty committee since puberty. Everybody else started developing and I started and then swiftly stopped and everyone carried on, which was definitely a point of insecurity as a teenage girl. Then, I don't know, I think in my late teens, early 20s, I was on 90210 and just like living my best life. And I got super confident with my petite frame and lack of curves. And I was like, it's cool, it's fashion, it's chic. So I made my peace with it, honestly, really and truly. I was like, I like my little boobs, it's fine. Then I breastfed 2 kids, and let me tell you, my breastfeeding boobs were the best boobs. Then I stopped breastfeeding, and I was left with, you know, I think more so than like what anybody else thought or even saw. It was about the moments of like changing my clothes or getting in or out of the shower or other things that you do when you have no clothing on. I just like didn't feel good in my skin anymore. And I'm like, damn it, I spent years getting comfortable in this body. And now I've just been stripped of that because I don't even like recognize this body anymore. And part of me wishes I could be the person that just empowers you to embrace all of the changes that come with pregnancy and motherhood and all of the things and aging and all of that. Because I'm quite vocal about the fact that I am currently still, maybe not forever, but currently choosing to age naturally. I don't do Botox or fillers or anything like that, which is why I'm like extra nervous for this experience. But in the same breath, I think like my greater mission and message to women and to myself is just like feeling empowered to do whatever feels good for you. A vast majority of my friends have Botox or filler or both. And I'm like, do you girl, it looks amazing. Ultimately, I felt like sharing about this was kind of like antithesis to the fact that I am choosing to age naturally on my face, but I want a little something something on the tatas. I am pretty positive that I do not want implants. I looked into fat transfers as an alternative for a more subtle and natural look because I was worried with implants that I just wouldn't be happy with how they looked. And I was also scared of breast implant illness. I know several women that have gotten explants because of that. So there are risks involved in everything. Obviously, fat transfers felt like a better option. And then I started seeing examples of fat transfers gone wrong, lumpy lipo and granular nodules filling people's boobs. And like, it really freaked me out. So I was like, okay, maybe fat transfers is not the option. And then somebody posted about this procedure that uses something called Sculptra. It's injected into your boobies and it's a natural biostimulant. So it's not a filler, it's a natural biostimulant that stimulates your body to create more collagen in the area in which it's injected. Basically, they inject it in and then it's going to like be absorbed into your body and you're kind of going to see no change. And then over a 3 to 6 month period is when it starts to like kick your collagen production into high gear, and therefore it should fill out a bit. Very, very natural looking, very subtle difference. So we'll see. I don't know. Everybody's results are different because everybody's bodies are different. Everyone produces collagen differently. Out of all the options available, that is the one that I'm finally going to try. Okay, I got it off my chest. Literally. Hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna get something onto my chest. So if you want to look into it for yourself, do your own research, book a consultation, do all of the things. They can explain everything properly. I don't want to give you any kind of misinformation, but I do want to bring you with me to New York tomorrow. So I have my bag packed and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna soak up some time with the babies because I am off on a plane before they're even awake tomorrow morning. See you in the AM. Can you unlock it? And away we go. Oh my goodness. It's happening. I'm really doing it, guys. I'm doing it for me. My chauffeur for the morning. I love you.
Alright, titties. Love you.
I'm actually doing it. Made it. I made it to New Jersey and I don't know why I was just like, you know what? I've got time to kill. I feel like taking public transportation. I'm not gonna get in a cab. We're out in the countryside. Nashville is not known for its public transportation anyway, but we would be way too far to even utilize it. It's still just a fun adventure for me, and I know people are probably rolling their fucking eyes because when I lived in New York, I hated getting on the subway. But for like a day out on my own, where I have like no kids to wrangle, no rush to be anywhere, why not? And I bumped into, like, what are the chances I bumped into one of our old content creation clients, like one of my former students when I was teaching my content creation course. She was like, hi. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm seeing you in real life. Like, all the lessons were done virtually, so it was really cool. Kind of enjoying time with my book and time people watching and not rushing around and not having to like serve anybody else in this moment, because that doesn't happen very often these days. That's it, that's all. I'm really glamorizing this, sitting on the floor at a train station waiting for a train to get me into town after already being on and off multiple trains and buses. But here we are. It feels like a fun adventure right now.
It's a weird feeling.
It's just odd, but it doesn't hurt.
Doing okay?
Yeah. all done. On my way home to see the babies. Can't believe how quick and how completely, literally completely painless that was. Quickest trip to New York City possibly ever. Okay, taking you to the privacy of my bedroom. Should I disrobe? Remember when I talked about boundaries? What are they? Not a ton of results as of yet, but the results develop over a 3 to 6 month period. So I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna go for another treatment, maybe 2 more. I think the biggest difference for me is just really filling out this like top area where, you know, after nursing 2 kids, you have that like volume loss and everything starts to go downwards, gravity does its thing. My expectations are very realistic. If I wanted to go up a full cup size or more, I would have seriously considered implants. But for all the reasons I explained, this felt like a better option for me. I'm not looking for anything drastic. Everybody's body is different, so I won't really know for a while. But I do know that I'm really, really grateful that I went. I'm proud of myself, honestly, for going and doing this thing that I've had in my brain for so long. I think some people do things like this not for the right reasons, and that's something to seriously consider. But I got to a place where I realized I wasn't doing it for the wrong reasons. I wasn't doing it because of what other people might think, how other people might perceive that decision. And I'm like, well, none of that has anything to do with me. I want to do this. And yeah, I'm super proud of myself that I did it. I'm actually really glad that I went by myself because I think it was just a testament for me to how much growth I've done over the last couple of years to get confident in my independence again. Significant results, not so significant results. I'm still happy that I did it. Oh my goodness, this is what vlogging is like these days. At home with 2 kids laughing their asses off in the background. It's a good life. Next week's gonna be a big week for me on the professional front because we've got a big drop happening and future drops are coming in that we have to photograph and get organized. It's always nerve-wracking when that happens because you're like, what if nobody likes it? What if we've put all this time into developing these products and all this money into investing in inventory and the design process and everything, and what if everybody hates it? This is a sample of one of the pieces. I love it, obviously. It's very much my style, but it's gonna be a lot. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you for being here. I hope you'll subscribe, do all of the things. I will see you soon, either next week or the week after. Definitely not another 2 years are going by before I see you guys again. Mwah!